चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरतिशे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते। तप्तकांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। सर्वप्रथम मेरे गुरुपाद पद्मों नित्य लीला प्रविष्टों विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सत्समाधि भक्ति वेदांत श्री वामन गोस्वामी महाराज एवं नित्य लीला प्रविष्टों विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सत्समाधि भक्ति वेदांत श्री वामन गोस्वामी महाराज के वह चरण कमलों में अनंत की साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता है। तत्पश्चात नित्य लीला प्रविष्टों विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सत्समाधि भक्ति वेदांत श्री वामन गोस्वामी महाराज एवं समस्त वैष्णव विष्णु के चरण कमलों में मेरा यथार्थ दंडवत नमस्कार हो। आज कौन सा तारीख है? आज बहुत पुण्यमय तिथि है क्योंकि आज हमारे महाप्रभु के जो व्यास अवतार कहा जाता है अर्थात चैतन्य लीला के व्यास वृंदावन दास ठाकुर की आज तिरोभाव तिथि है। देखा आपने? आज वृंदावन दास ठाकुर आज तिरोभाव तिथि जिसको कहा जाए चैतन्य लीला व्यास। जैसे कृष्ण दैत्यान वेद व्यास श्रीमद् भागवत के जगत में प्रकट कराया। यद्यपि श्रीमद् भागवतम नित्य है तथापि लोग दृष्टि से व्यासदेव जी ने श्रीमद् भागवत के जगत में प्रकट कराया। कृष्ण दैत्यान वेद व्यास। ठीक उसी प्रकार महाप्रभु की लीला नित्य होने पर भी लोक रीति के अनुसार वृंदावन दास ठाकुर की कहा जाता है चैतन्य लीला व्यास कहा जाता है। व्यास माने
हरे कृष्ण
विस्तार करना, विस्तार करना टू स्प्रेड। महाप्रभु की लीला को जिन्होंने जगत में प्रकाश किया इसलिए कहा जाता है चैतन्य लीला व्यास अवतार वृंदावन दास ठाकुर। आज उनके तिरोभाव तिथि है इसलिए दो एक शब्द के द्वारा उनकी महिमा कथा को वर्णन करना चाहता हूँ। कृष्णदास के विराज भी वृंदावन दास ठाकुर के बारे में बहुत सुंदर रूप में कृष्णदास के विराज पहले तो अपने की बहुत दीनहीन होकर के कहने लगे कि मोर नाम जय लय तार पुण्य खय मोर नाम जय सुने तार पाप है। इमन निर्घिन्न मोरे केवा कृपा करे एक नित्यानंद बिनु जगत माझे। कृष्णदास के विराज गोस्वामी चैतन्य चरितामृत ग्रंथ में अपने की बहुत दीनहीन होकर के भी बता रहे हैं जे मोर नाम जय लय तार पाप है। जो मेरा नाम लेते हैं उसके पाप होते हैं। मोर नाम जय सुने तार पुण्य खय जो मेरा नाम श्रवण करते हैं तो क्या होता है पुण्य
good deeds.
एमोन निर्घिन्न मरे कृपा कृपा करे। मैं ऐसे घृणित हूँ, कौन मुझे कृपा करे। एक नित्यानंद वेणु जगत मानव, इस संसार नित्यानंद प्रभु छोड़कर और कौन मुझे कृपा करेंगे। पुरुषेर कीड़िते मुनि से बलिष्ठ, जगाई माधाई होते मुनि से पापिष्ट। यह तो पूरी विष्ठा के कीड़ा से भी मैं अत्यंत जो है तुच्छ, और जगाई माधाई से भी पापी, तो मुझे कौन आश्रय देगा। एकमात्र नित्यानंद प्रभु। ठीक उसी प्रकार हमारे वृंदावन दास ठाकुर, देखो एक महाप्रभु के लीला जब वर्णन करने के लिए जा रहे हैं, पहले महाप्रभु की लीला वर्णन करने के पहले उन्हें नित्यानंद प्रभु की वर्णन किया। लेकिन शास्त्र में कहा जाता है प्रथमंतु गुरु विज्ञान ततश्चैव मम अर्चन। भगवान भी स्वयं कहते हैं ये गुरु और कृष्ण एक साथ में भी रहे तो किसको पहले सम्मान देना चाहिए। ठीक उसी प्रकार अखंड गुरु तत्व नित्यानंद प्रभु के बारे में उन्होंने वर्णन करते जा रहे। कौन वृंदावन दास ठाकुर। लिखना किसके ऊपर, महाप्रभु के ऊपर, किंतु महाप्रभु के बारे में लिखने के पहले उन्होंने नित्यानंद प्रभु की वर्णन करते जा रहे। बोले देखो नित्यानंद के ऊपर वर्णन करते करते इतने अभिष्ट हो गया, केवल ग्रंथ में केवल नित्यानंद की वर्णन होती जा रही, और ग्रंथ इतने विशाल हो। फिर उनकी विचार करने लगे, अरे गौर सुंदर की लीला का तो वर्णन ही नहीं किया। इसलिए उन्होंने फिर संक्षेप में जो है महाप्रभु की लीला की वर्णन किया। इसलिए द्वितीय प्रथम खंड, द्वितीय खंड, तृतीय खंड करके उन्होंने महाप्रभु की लीला कुछ वर्णन किया, किंतु संपूर्ण रूप से वो वर्णन किया ही। विशेष करके महाप्रभु की जो गंभीरा आदि की लीला जो है, महाप्रभु की गंभीरा आदि लीला सन्यास के पश्चात महाप्रभु जगन्नाथपुर में रह करके जो गंभीरा में रखे दिव्य उन्माद दशा आदि जो भाव उसको वर्णन करने इसलिए कृष्णदास कविराज भी दैन्य करके कह रहे हैं ये वृंदावन दास ठाकुर जो छोड़ दिया वही उच्छिष्ट मैं वर्णन करते जा रहा हूं। इसलिए कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी भी वृंदावन दास ठाकुर की भी महिमा वर्णन करेंगे। अभी हम संक्षिप्त रूप में वृंदावन दास ठाकुर की जीवनी हम दो शब्दों में बोलना चाहते हैं। ये वृंदावन दास ठाकुर इनके माँ नारायणी देवी, ये श्रीवास ठाकुर की भातुषपुत्री नारायणी देवी। भातुषपुत्री माने भाई की बेटी, क्या लगता है? आपके भाई की बेटी आपको क्या लगेगा? भतीजी। अच्छा, अर्थात श्रीवास जी के भतीजा है ये नारायणी देवी। ये जब छोटे कब 3-4 साल के थे, देखने तो बहुत सुंदर थे और महाप्रभु के प्रति इतने प्रबल को अनुरक्त थे। जहाँ पर महाप्रभु चैतन्य महाप्रभु निवास है, जहाँ पर बैठते थे वहीं पर आकर के महाप्रभु के पास में आकर बैठ जाते थे। और महाप्रभु भी उनके प्रति बहुत स्नेह भी रखते। महाप्रभु कभी कभी जो है अपने उच्छिष्ट प्रसाद जो है नारायण की देते और वो छोटी थी, इतने सरल वो थी। महाप्रभु कहे तुम नाचो, वो नाचते। वास्तव उनको देख करके सभी प्रभावित हो जाते। और देखो नित्य प्रत्यह गंगा स्नान के पश्चात महाप्रभु के लिए वो जल लेकर के आती थी। यद्यपि महाप्रभु तथापि नित्य प्रत्यह नियम करके महाप्रभु के लिए वो
she always take water from Ganges to Mahaprabhu so that Mahaprabhu can do worship. Just like in the same way, she has too much affection towards Mahaprabhu. Here it is describing Mahaprabhu's very affectionate patra was Narayani Devi, and Mahaprabhu gave her Uchasta to her. So by the grace of Mahaprabhu, she got in the womb of her Vrindavan Das Thakur. There is nothing, there is no mention of the name of Vrindavan Das Thakur's father's name in scriptures. He never described his mother name. Vrindavan Das Thakur himself never described his father name anywhere. Some people say Narayani got married. When Vrindavan Das Thakur got birth, so after some time his father got died. Some people say like this, some people think like that. And Vrindavan Das Thakur describing in his Granth, he's not glorify his father in his Granth. Sometimes we go to Mamgachi in the time of Navdeep Dham Parikrama. We used to go Mamgachi. There is a beautiful pilgrimage where birthplace. This is called Vrindavan Das Thakur birthplace, and there Srinivas' wife, Malini Devi's Pita ka ghar. This is called Malini Devi's house, father's house. And there he got married to Narayani Devi with someone, and Narayani Devi used to live there. And there, from the womb of Narayani Devi, Vrindavan Das Thakur got take birth. And Vrindavan Das Thakur, in the childhood, he had a deep feeling towards Mahaprabhu. He used to listen daily Mahaprabhu's pastimes. He heard too much pastimes of Mahaprabhu by her mother. That's why he wrote Chaitanya Bhagavat. He wrote a Granth. Okay, he wrote a Granth on Mahaprabhu that is called Chaitanya Mangal. He wrote Chaitanya Mangal. He wrote a Granth about Mahaprabhu. But after some time he got that Lochan Das Thakur is still writing a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lochan Prabhu is also writing a Granth about. Okay. Vrindavan Das Thakur got to know that Lochan Das Thakur also describing about Mahaprabhu, and his also Granth name is Chaitanya Mangal. So he changed his Granth name Chaitanya Bhagavat. Okay, and Mahaprabhu and Vrindavan Das Thakur told us that how he was observed his mind into the Nityanand Prabhu. If you beat on someone's head, then what happens? It is aparad, it is an offense. But so he is saying that if somebody says something bad about Nityanand Prabhu, so what Hanuman did, just like, okay, if somebody was taking the name of Ram and Hanuman, what did Hanuman kick that person? Because someone who is Bhagavad Virodhi, who is against from the Bhagwan, so he will get offense. So what he is saying, that somebody is, if somebody is saying bad thing about Nityanand Prabhu or Gurudev, so you can hit him on his head. That's why Sanatan Das is saying, who is saying bad words towards Gurudev, so you should not see his face. Just like that, Vrindavan Thakur is saying the same thing. If somebody is saying bad words towards for Nityanand Prabhu, you shouldn't. You can beat him on his head. You can. If somebody is saying bad word about Nityanand Prabhu, you can hit him. There is no offense. And when the Thakur is saying, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Vaishnav Charit is always pious. Always pious. Vaishnav Charit character is always pious. But somebody who disqualify of Nityanand Prabhu, we shouldn't pay respect to him. And always keep silence. Always keep silence. If somebody is doing ninda and you don't have adhikar, okay. If somebody is doing ninda of your Gurudev or somebody, that if you are not able to hit him, so what you should do, you keep yourself quiet and keep away yourself and chant the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram. And if you have samartha, if you have quality, then it is mentioned in the scriptures. There are two kinds of vichar. There are 2 kinds of vichar. If somebody is doing ninda of Guru Vaishnava, so what you can do? Okay, yes. If somebody is saying doing ninda of your Gurudev or Vaishnavas, what you can do, keep yourself aside and go and take a bath in Ganga. Or if you have samartha, your capability, then what you can do, you can hit that person at the same time. You can pull out his tongue. You can pull out his tongue. Just like Muslims, what Muslim thinks, that who is not taking the name of Allah, what you can do, you can kick him. It is also a shloka in Gauriya Kantha, who is describing ninda of Guru and Vaishnava, you can cut his tongue. So what is the meaning? What is the meaning of cutting tongue here? You can, according to the Shastras, you can stop his mouth. You can make him keep quiet. So it is the views of the scriptures. Yes, you should defeat him according to the Shastras. So if somebody is doing ninda of Guru and Vaishnava, how in the Chaitanya Bhagavat, how beautiful it is mentioned. If somebody has to drink the Prem Samudra of Nityanand Prabhu, what he has to do? Take the shelter of Nityanand Prabhu. If you really want to enter in the Bhakti Rajya, then what you have to do? You have to take the shelter of Nityanand Prabhu. You should always have the lotus feet of Nityanand Prabhu. That's why Narottam Das Thakur is saying, this is the too much glorify of Nityanand Prabhu, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Lochan Das Thakur, and Vrindavan Das Thakur. Everybody is glorifying Nityanand Prabhu. They have a deep, and Vrindavan Das Thakur have a deep attachment towards the feet of Nityanand Prabhu, and he has also mentioned too much glorification of Nityanand Prabhu in the Chaitanya Bhagavat. And Swam Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is glorifying Nityanand Prabhu himself. Just like there is a one word. When Mahaprabhu was staying in Jagannath Prabhu, he was taking sannyas. After taking sannyas, when he was staying in Jagannath Prabhu, at that time, what happened? There was Mahaprabhu Satirth. Who Satirth means the person who is who got education with the same school. Satirth, he went to Jagannath Puri. Mahaprabhu got pleased to see him. And in the Katha Prasanga, when he was saying, Nimai, I have respect towards you in your feet, but I don't have Nityanand Prabhu. I don't have respect towards Nityanand Prabhu's feet, because Nityanand Prabhu is a brahmachari, and he took sannyas then, and after that he got Grastha ashram, and he got 2 married. There is nothing to worry. I don't mind it. But how he is living at home? He is living on full of enjoyment. He is doing too much enjoyment. He is chewing pan. He is taking on too much nicely clothes, putting nicely dress. Too much alankar he is putting on. That's why Nityanand, I don't have faith towards Nityanand Prabhu. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Hey Vipra Brahman, you are my Satir. Hey Vipra, hey Brahman, you are my Satir. Mahaprabhu said himself, Hey Brahman, hey Nityanand Prabhu is also a Bhagavad Tattva. He is Bhagwan Swam. There is no fault in Bhagwan. Just like Mahaprabhu Swam giving an example, just like Krishna did Ras with the gopis, there is no fault in Bhagwan. Just like that, Nityanand Prabhu is Bhagwan himself, so there is no fault in him. Dosha. Just like fire, okay, just like fire, accept everything and still she is fire. Just like Bhagwan, whatever he takes, he is always pious. Whatever he do, he is always pious. Mahaprabhu told the glorification of Nityanand Prabhu to that Vipra. So do not pay disrespectfulness towards the feet of Nityanand Prabhu. So Mahaprabhu told himself. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself glorified Nityanand Prabhu himself. That's why in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the Chaitanya Mangal, there are too much granths. There are too many devotees described about Mahaprabhu. So there are many granthas available where Mahaprabhu is glorified by many devotees. So to get the glorification or reading the past about knowing the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, you have to read all these granthas. So after reading the Chaitanya Charitamrita only, so there are many granths available. After reading the Chaitanya Charitamrita, you cannot attain the knowledge of Mahaprabhu's fully. So that's why you have to read all so many granths like Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavad, Chaitanya Mangal. So today is the disappearance day of Vrindavan Das Thakur, and he is the Vyas of Chaitanya Leela, and he is the Antarang Parshad of Mahaprabhu. That's why we always. So I just said the 3 words towards Nityanand Prabhu of Vrindavan Das Thakur, and I am purifying my tongue. Hare Krishna. Hope listeners, you got me. I was audible to you?
तस्मै गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्चन्द्राय राधिकाय सदा